The upper respiratory system is pretty much kind of in your head to your throat. So your nose, your sinuses, your throat.
Mm-hmm.
And then your lower respiratory system is your lower throat and your lungs.
Supporting your respiratory system. It's Hunt for Wellness, episode number 8. Hunt for Wellness, episode number 8. I'm John Hunt, and you are?
Christy Hunt.
And today we're going to talk about the respiratory system.
Yes.
Respiratory. I always have problems spelling that word. I don't know why, but I just do.
Yeah.
But we're going to learn a little bit about, there's really 2 respiratory systems, aren't there?
Well, there's one, but they call it the upper respiratory system and the lower respiratory system.
Yes. So, it's kind of like, you have 2 parts, but why don't we start off really just talking about what the difference is between upper and lower, and maybe some of the symptoms or signs that you see when you're maybe a little stressed out in either of them.
Mm-hmm. So the upper respiratory system is pretty much kind of in your head to your throat. So your nose, your sinuses, your throat.
Mm-hmm.
And then your lower respiratory system is your lower throat and your lungs.
Your lungs, right, yeah. And sometimes people, I think, don't think of their throat so much as they do the lungs or maybe their nose because, air, we think respiratory is all airflow, but it's all interrelated, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So let's start with the upper respiratory. So what are some of the things that happen in the upper respiratory system when it gets stressed out?
Well, when it's stressed, if there's a bacteria or virus coming, your body wants to get rid of that. And so it creates more mucus to try to expel.
Yeah, because your body's trying to get rid of stuff, right?
Exactly.
That's how your immune system kind of works.
Yeah, let's get rid of that bacteria and virus and feel better.
Yeah, and that's why some people they maybe sweat or, they get the mucus. And there's a lot of different ways your body deals with it. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of times you hear, you're feeling stressed there, drink more water, right?
Yeah. Drinking more water is
water
really,
helps
really
expel,
good.
It cleanses the system.
We should be drinking a lot of water every day. But if you got low on it, we're exposed to viruses and bacteria all the time.
Yeah.
But our immune system can fight against them.
Right. Okay.
If it's strong.
Yeah. So how about the lower respiratory system? What kinds of things go on down there?
So you can have mucus in there too. Increase mucus to try to expel whatever's bugging the body, toxins. And
what do? We start
coughing,
right? Yeah.
Coughing. And it can feel tight.
Yeah.
Your lungs can feel tight. And, you can be pretty much perfectly fine in working out and have to wear a mask when you work out sometimes.
Yes, we have to do that, don't we? Yes.
So it can be great to use oils. I put oils on my chest and on my mask.
Yeah, that's even if you're not feeling bad.
Right.
It's kind of more wellness. That's why this show is Hunt for Wellness. We're looking for the wellness ideas. So sometimes, we talk about the idea of just getting more air moving.
Right.
Right? Because that's going to help you exercise better.
Yeah. Plus, just overall keeping yourself healthy, you want to get enough sleep.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing how so much of this, if you let your body do its job and you do things like drink water and lay down and rest so that your body can really focus on where the problem is, it's amazing how the body will heal itself, right?
Yeah. So it is important to recover, to give your body rest. And so I think one thing that's been great about this COVID-19 situation is stay home when you're sick.
Yeah.
You know, prior to this, it's like, oh, if you've got a cold, go to work.
Yeah. Right.
Which is bad. It slows your recovery down, and it spreads the bacteria around and viruses around. So
Yeah, before the whole COVID thing, you know, someone would cough in a room and no one would take attention to it. Now you're anywhere in a store, someone coughs, you go, hit the ground, right? You know,
it's awful.
here come the particles. They're coming. I can see them. You know, it's kind of bad. So, well, essential oils, which is your big deal, essentialoils411.com, is where you talk and educate a lot about essential oils. So let's talk about, I bet there's an oil for that, right? And there's an oil for everything. But how about for supporting the respiratory system? What would be the kind of essential oils that you would use? And why do you use them, and what do they do?
Okay. Well, the essential oils I like to use, Raven.
Like the bird, huh?
It smells so good. How do you think it smells?
Oh, yeah. What is that? Smells kind of like almost like a tree-ish, like a little bit of cedar in there. Or
It's eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus, yeah, I can see that. And
Eucalyptus radiata, which is a wonderful respiratory oil. Ravensara, lemon, wintergreen, and peppermint. So there's 5 oils in here.
yeah.
Ravensara really opens up the respiratory system, adds a little adrenal support as well. Lemon is purifying. And I also like to put lemon in my Ningxia.
Yes.
Ningxia is that...
Are you going to do this live on the podcast? Here it goes. A shot of Ningxia Red.
Yeah, Ningxia Red is such a great overall wellness support supplement. And so if you're feeling like stressed respiratory wise, it's good to drink more.
Yeah.
Drink more.
This break is sponsored by Ningxia Red, your respiratory and 80,000 other support things. I mean, Ningxia is like...
it's really good.
It's great. It's great
really
tasting. Good. I mean, I use Ningxia Red every day, regardless of how I'm feeling before I work out, because it kind of gives you that little boost.
Right.
It's a great, I mean, literally, essential oils, like we talked about on our last episode, they work at the cellular level, so they get in your system right away.
Yeah.
So you can usually feel an effect right away.
And sometimes you can't feel an effect.
Yeah, different people have different
some people can
reactions.
feel it, some people can't, but it's still working. It's still really powerful.
Yeah.
And it's really supporting the system. I notice more of the effect of Ningxia Red when actually my wellness is going down a bit. And then I feel it, whoa.
Yeah, I do
up.
too. Like you're kind of dragging down, you take it and then it boosts up.
Yeah,
definitely.
But it's not like a coffee where you can go up and then down and crash. You don't get any crashes with this.
That's great. Okay, well, back to our respiratory supports. Now we have the Ningxia Red with the lemon drop. We have Raven, and then
this one, Raven, is really the strongest one.
Okay,
I would say, even though it only has 5 essential oils, those oils are really good. The other, another, I should say, respiratory support oil is RC. I love this one too.
Oh, wow. I love that smell.
That's got 10 essential oils in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That has Eucalyptus globulus, Eucalyptus radiata, Eucalyptus citriodora. So it has 3 eucalyptus oils in it, plus myrtle, pine, marjoram, lavender, cypress, tsuga, and peppermint. So it's opens up the airways, dilating, increases circulation to the lungs. The myrtle in it helps expel mucus if there's any mucus that needs to get removed. So lavender is balancing. Cypress increases the lung circulation. So calming, soothing, relaxing to constricted muscles. Great to use before a workout too. Places to do it are rub it on your chest. You can have someone rub it on your back. Nice to give a back rub with one of these oils because that really feels good. You can put a drop in your hands, rub it together. put it over your nose and mouth and breathe it in, like that,
Well, it gets me thinking about too.
and
you s-
diffuse it.
Yeah,
Diffuse it.
yeah. You see, like in hospitals and stuff, oftentimes they're putting patients on oxygen because they just need more. They need more circulation of air, right?
They need more oxygen. Their oxygen level is
Okay.
low.
All right.
So
So that's not just a matter of opening up the airwaves so much, right?
they're giving more oxygen because we only have, I don't know, is it 20% in the air
Oh, really?
around us? Yeah.
Okay.
So they're giving a higher level of
Okay.
oxygen
All right.
to them.
Well, that's awesome. So, okay, so we have RC and Raven. They're the two R oils. And remember that because it goes with respiratory,
Right.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
which we'll still try to figure out how to spell, but, that's
And then there's Breathe Again Roll On.
Oh, yeah, the roll-on. That is a good one, too.
The roll on is nice because you don't have to put it on your fingers, and so you
Yep.
can just roll it on. You don't need to then rub it in.
Yeah. That's another one that people use, I know, in the workout world before a workout, just to help, increase airflow.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
that's a great thing. It makes your workout, gives you more energy during the workout, and helps you. Perform
Yeah.
better.
So that has 4 eucalyptus oils in it.
Boy.
Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. I don't even know how to pronounce this one.
Well, I'm glad you're reading them and not me because I know some
Said Eucalyptus S,
of them. S.
Eucalyptus globulus, the radiata, and the Eucalyptus blue.
Ooh. Oh, I know. I've smelled the eucalyptus. Before. It's
That's
fun.
very peaceful, balancing, calming. Again, it's got myrtle in it. It has manuka, which is calming and stabilizing. And if you've got some respiratory distress, that can be a little scary.
Right.
It can feel, can I take a deep enough breath,
Right.
And so it's good to have the oils in there that are calming and balancing, as well as supporting the just the breathing, the good exchange of air, dilating.
Yeah, some people are either work or live in an environment where the air is not good too.
Yeah.
And this kind of will help in those situations too, won't it? Because just depending on your situation, I mean,
Well, our daughter is also just moved to Colorado. She's like, workouts are hard here.
you're a mile high, right?
Right. So, supporting again
Yeah.
the body with essential oils. I know that just when I visited Colorado with the change from Minnesota, peppermint is a really good oil to help with
Yes.
elevation changes. And
Nice.
so,
yeah. Peppermint on its own is just a great. That's
Yeah.
the one where if you've never tried essential oils before, and someone gives you a little drop of, it's got to be the Young Living stuff because it's strong and
Yeah.
it's powerful. Just one little, sniff on that, and
Well, and that oil is just a great open up the lungs.
Yeah.
That's a great single. Any of the eucalyptus oils are great.
yeah,
Ravensara is a great one, just a single.
yeah.
So many really do support the respiratory system, and many of these oils, like all the eucalyptus ones, support the lungs, but also the immune system as well.
Yeah, great. Well, listen, if you'd like to have a further discussion about this, you're available. If you go over to huntforwellness.com, you can get a 15-minute discovery call. Talk about your specific situation. Maybe there's some issues that you're dealing with that you'd like some suggestions on. You're there and available to talk people through whatever their challenges are, because that's the whole idea. We're trying to, everyone's in a little bit different place.
Yeah.
But if you heard something today that resonated with you, get more information about it too, because these are not available, like in a store. You have to,
Right.
get them through someone, and your particular organization over at EssentialOils411.com. You yes, of course, represent as a brand partner Young Living, but there's other stuff that comes along. Why don't you talk about that? Just like if someone, because we're giving you this information, you might have a cousin or somebody or neighbor that will sell Young Living oils, but why would someone want to talk to you? First of all, they can get the discovery call because you've got your background, but also just what other things can you offer there?
Well, we do regular education classes. We have classes on demand for the people that are members under us, or customers under us, I should say.
Yeah.
We do follow-up appointments with people, just usually a phone call, or if we're close by, we can meet if they're open and that works for them and they're willing.
Yes, it's like a little community of people supporting
really
each other, right?
Yeah, it really is, which is wonderful.
Yeah. So the first step, go over to huntforwellness.com, schedule your 15-minute discovery session. It's very customized for, where you're at and where do you want to go.
Yeah.
And, you can check back in our earlier podcasts in episode number 4. We talk about how do you set wellness goals, what are the easy steps to do that.
Right.
Definitely want to visit that. And just start a conversation. It's how you take the next step.
Yeah.
Really. And good. Well, great. I'm breathing better already, just sniffing a few oils, and I'm not even having any problems right now. But
and that's the point.
That's the point. Yeah.
Yes.
So, be proactive in your health. That's really the key thing here. And then we'll be back with you next time on Hunt for Wellness.